the first position, I love to start the body awakening. Immediately the seventh posture is all about the floor. It's a floor life. When I say back to initial, back to ancestral, back to the first way to communicate with your body, is the floor. That's going to allow you to rebuild this fascia. And fascia means the connective tissue, world-class connection. So I'm like starting immediately when I sleep, I'm like here, putting my knee on my chest and dorsiflexion the toes. So no excuse. The best equipment ever is the body and the floor. So you have the floor everywhere. You have your own body. As soon as you wake up, body awakening. You wake up the fascia, plantar fascia, connection, dorsiflexion the toes as much as you can, and you put your knee on the chest. That's going to allow you to unlock what I call the belly muscle, the psoas, the muscle of the soul. So by doing this, you're going to reconnect as soon as you wake up, use this posture, and then you can go here like static passive and start to do it another way, different variation like this, really easy. You see, that's the cat. Static passive. The key is the big toe. This is the missing link for me, and I'm gonna talk about it. I'm in the whole book. I'm like, this is the key gold from all for me. The help I want to add on this game performance.
Unlock the big toe.
Unlock the big toe. That's gonna allow you to understand a lot what I'm talking about. Unlock this fascia, the upper arch, plantar fascia. That's gonna allow you to unlock this. This is the kinetic chain, So starting your day like this is a way to prepare your body to exercise, to reconnect the internal language you need to have with the floor, with your body. Know you better, start like this. You know your body better, you need to connect with your body. You're gonna have like the feeling, the listening, the hearing. You're gonna be like pre-ab, better than rehab. Understanding, connection. That's the cat. And then after the cat, we can do the variation, we can make it dynamic, but I'm not gonna do it dynamic. We're gonna stay on the floor because when you wake up, we're gonna stay passive. If you cannot sit on your ankle, you're gonna do slowly. But what I recommend you also is to do like with the toes like this. Slowly, and you get down as much as you can. That's the cat version toes. The cow version with the big toe. The cow, the second position.
I don't know if you guys can see how crazy, like all of your toes, first off, are on the ground, but you have so much flexion of those toes.
Yeah, the foot folds a lot.
Yeah.
See?
His foot folds a lot.
When you're going to start like this, and day by day, you're going to return to this flexion and be able to sit here. That's the full range.
Do you think when you're messing with this, do you think it's okay to bounce a little bit or rock?
Yeah. You play because rotation.
Move around.
Yeah. But the most important is you put the connection and also go intuitive. Intuitive means close your eyes and feel and listen. You play. That's gonna allow you to really have the real sensation and the connection. You're gonna relate it each part of. And you're going to know about how the pinky toes allowed me to go more further on the side, the big toe more further on this side, you see? So you need to play, because for those who want to understand, it takes time. It's a long, painstaking process, because you need to be animated with a desire to really increase your understanding, to accept this pain, and this pain has to be like 3 in the 10, 3, because if you go further, Yeah, it's not good.
How do you address imbalances? So my left side seems pretty loose. My right side's very locked in. So meaning my heel isn't really going out this way. This one really is, and I can bring this one in.
So what you do, you're gonna do side by side, and toes by toes. So you put some load. You can adjust the load with your hand, and you play, you move, and you have different way to fix it. You static passive. That's gonna give you so much tension, but day by day, time by time, repetition by repetition, the tissue gonna adapt, and the signal of pain, you're gonna manage it by repetition. At the beginning, that's gonna be painful, and day by day, you have to stay static passive. Static passive in the big toe, in the leg you have, stay, don't move, and see what you are able to support, and then relax. You're gonna fix it. And the sides are different, the toes are different, so you need to treat specifically each part of your, and specific treatment because they are different. So this is why it takes long, painstaking process and patience. Two soldiers, time, patience. Only by the time and the patience, you're gonna be able to repeat with self-discipline. Microdose is the key. Microdose, repetition, self-discipline every day. You have some time, do a bit, wake up like this. We were sleeping, okay, I sleep, bam, I do my stuff, 10 seconds, 20 seconds, no matter, and I try to repeat it. And I know that I need to really know what level of flexibility this have. One by one, I need to know them, one by one. I know this perfectly. I know what I can ask to him. This is the holistic way I want you to think, because after it's going to be the time to relate it, each part that you are treating specifically. You need to make it like one. It's like mastering one finger to be able to play piano with all the finger, but one by one, So it takes time, repetition, and you're gonna dominate, and you're gonna have the mastery of, and you're gonna be able also to use your body like one, like a tissue, fascia, general, global harmony. The key is the harmony.
So do this throughout the day whenever you have opportunity.
Yeah.
Get on the floor.
Because for me, look, I'm here. Mark, you did a crazy room, a lot of equipment, man. It's a crazy way, but there is not equipment. That's the equipment. That is a way to use the equipment.
I agree.
So focus on the way, finality. I'm going to use my body to achieve, and all this material is not equipment. This is do the frog that's going to help you to really know the self-diagnostic. You want to question your body, you want to have a real relation with your body, try to do the deep squat. That's going to question the ankle, the level of flexibility of the ankle. That's the question each part of your hip. Maybe you have lack of mobility of the hip. So don't be scared to question your body. This one, ground zero, 3 years ago, the kiss of death. So I say, okay, I return to ground zero. That's a big test of my life.
You tore your Achilles?
Yeah. Rupture fully. And I was like, crazy opportunity to test all I know. It works or it doesn't work. So I did all my stuff, blah, blah, blah. And from...
You worried that you're going to lose your explosiveness from like getting super flexible or getting more flexibility than what you have? And what did you tell him?
I told him, no, man, I don't divide. For me, there is no difference between strength and flexibility, because for me, it's holistic. First, to don't think that we have flexibility here, we have strength here. No.
Strength, yeah.
And also, when you are connecting fascia, you know that I mean, if you build like strong cable, strong tissue, connective tissue, you're gonna allow to play in the air, to connect everybody to be one. So you're talking about flexibility. I don't understand. For me, I don't have the I ignore the question because for me, I don't. This is not my vocabulary. I think the connection is the key. Connection tissue, and then after to have a real relation with them and to don't be scared to sit on them. You know, bones, structure. I was talking to your friend. He was telling me that I told him like, hey, first table. Table means the structure. You have to, if you want to save energy, sit on your bones. Bones, hallux, bones. I'm not activating muscle. I'm just sitting on my bones. I'm saving energy. This is longevity. My knees are less tired. My muscles are not working. You know, when I do this, I sit on my bone. My muscles are not working. If I do this, that works. If I do that, no. So the smart way to do economic, I mean, to don't spend your muscle is to sleep on your bones, skeletal system, because the one who govern all organs first is the table, the structure. So put the table and put ligament, organ, heart on it. So me, I'm using the table, I'm using the skeletal, the structure to save energy. Even when I jump and I stop on my hallux, like I was telling, you know, I stop on this, like this, that's gonna allow me to deactivate all my muscle, my hamstring, so I'm gonna be able to rest and after to push. Yes.
On a quadriflexion,
Yeah.
can you explain how the big toe falls in line with that?
For me, the science he explained that we have like three. When I was with Ben Patrick, he told me that we have six opportunity to work on the jump. It was like ankle, knee, and hip, front side and both sides. So it means 1, 2, 3, and muscles are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So me, I was like, okay, we have three extension. I said no, we have 4 extension, because for me the missing extension is the big toe. So when I explained that this is the missing link, because when you use I mean the jump, we were like this, but me, I want people to think about this, because this is going to be like the way to push it in the extremity. So that's the missing link, this extension. 1, 2, 3, 4. So when I do this is an extension. See? That's the extension.
I'm gonna do that real quick.
Nailed it.
You see? This is the extension. For me, is the missing link, because when you use the full the full kinetic chain, we need to think first this, and then this, and then this, and then this. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now they are thinking only like this, but it means the dorsiflexion of toes is another one. The hallux is another knee. So 1, 2, 3, 4. When I jump like that, and then I attack after with my dorsiflexion of toes. Not only my knee and my hip to go up, my toes go also. And this is also a way to also activate my soleus, calves, quad, to lock up them, and also to have the control. So the big toe is the key also in the air, to don't use my muscle to move, but to use my tissue, ligament, tendon, nerves to play in the air. And this is, when you do this and when you do this, is different. When you do this, you're gonna kill. You're gonna use your muscle to move the hip, the leg. When you're gonna do this, disactivate part of the muscle. It's easy to move like this. You see? The move is like
range of motion you have, but then how you can stamp down on that and then create that amount of force to be able to jump through the air, it makes a lot of sense. It's a big reason why people are getting obsessed with that now.
You see, in the girl who doing ballet, the ballet, they are never put the heels on the floor. They become like world class birds.
Yeah.
They are playing. They are like skinny like hell. They are skinny like this. And they are like all the energy from the quadruple extension. The ballet, they can jump, they can twist, they can play. They are only like this. See, I'm nothing new under the sun, man. I'm not. We forget that in the game performance, in the fitness. We need to be more focused on the big toes, because the big toe is the key to start. And then, yes, sir, we can exercise, we can develop all the things, but for the connective, for the connection, and the way you're gonna understand all the kinetic chain, the hip is start like this. Look, the hip start like this. You see, the hip don't start like that. The hip start like this. This is the first way you're gonna sit. First, second, you have this. That's the kinetic chain. You see, when I focus you can just like doing like this. You're gonna feel it. It really helps. It really helps you.
So,
do the difference with do this and this. You're gonna see who is tired the first. Get it.
Whoa.
And for those who are doing athleticism, they are working like this. Cycle ankle. After you have cycle foot, and then cycle knee, and then cycle leg. But the first cycle is like this. You can learn this on the like a
Going downhill?
Yeah, exactly. Like this, you're gonna have to put your hand and then control. But the cycle is like control and the big toes, big part of the full range cycle. It's a burner.
I can't even.
See? You see about and also the particularity of the camo is the patience, the repetition, because he's crossing the desert by walking. Takes time, slow process, but in fact, you're gonna cross the desert. So you want to cross the desert, that's the great goals. Walking, repetition, self-discipline, attach your appetite, don't eat too much, don't drink too much, and be ready to be active also. Don't sit only to sit. Sit to be able to get up, because it's wild, scorpion, snake, And what I like with the camo is like you have this ankle working, fascia, fibula, you see, sitting on the ankle, developing this. It's half of a cow, half of a deep squat, frog. So the camo is like working on this, working on the cat, because it's also a cat. So everything is related. So this is why I was imagining a way to, and the grasshopper, I don't use I don't use animal, I use insect. Grasshopper for me, because this is my one of position of my Muslim prayer. So we finish the prayer like this, and I call it like the grasshopper, because grasshopper is like insignificant. You know, it's like this, no muscle, crazy energy to jump. Big question, you know. So we need what to jump? Muscles? The grasshopper say no. You know,
Sure.
the grasshopper say no. We don't need. We need animal part? No, grasshopper is not animal. Grasshopper is insignificant, like mosquito, like. But the grasshopper is able to jump, like using the mechanism. You know, you see the legs of the grasshopper, they're like. So I use this to develop the fascia, plantar fascia. This is why you select grasshopper. And then we have the pigeon, because pigeon, it's famous, pigeon. And gorilla, because of this. Gorilla is the symbol of harmony. Harmony, I mean, is like, you have like 6 positions to be able to have the full mobility. The cat, the cow, second, and then you have the camel, and then you have the grasshopper, and then you have the pigeon. Pigeon is like the last posture to unlock the hip. So now you are fully unlocked, and you can. The finality is not to be mobile. The finality is to play. You know, the harmony, to use all those 6 animals to play, to do everything holistically. So you use all those 7 animals to dunk, to be able to have like crazy power, flexibility, power like a gorilla, you see, to be flexible, unlocked, but strong.
The good thing too is like with all these positions, you have regressions. So if somebody can't get in this, you have certain smaller movements that people can do so that these positions are easier to get into.
Yeah. So now I don't understand you.
You have like easier movements
Yeah.
before these movements
Yeah, en fait, those
in the book.
exactly. So what I want to is like regressively, or you have level 1, level 2, static, passive also is a way to do it without pressure, tension.
Yeah.
You know, and also I also was, when I did this book, I was like, first I'm gonna make it concise. I'm not gonna go so much deeper, too much explanation, because that's gonna lose people. Every posture is a challenge. If you cannot do it, you have also to use your brain to also invent, create intuitively a way to make the level 1 you need for you. If you cannot able to sit on your ankle, if you cannot able to dorsiflex the toes, it's simple. Go with load a bit, some kettlebell, and go down. If you are not able to have the full, here you go, you put some pad over there, something like this.
Yeah.
You know, so I let a room also for people to create, because I will not give all variation, you know. So we know that the posture when we were young, we were able to sit like this. You have to return. How? I will give some of posture to help you, level 1, level 2, blah, blah, blah. But also, I want also people imagine the way they're gonna achieve this, the way they're gonna achieve this, the way they're gonna achieve this, and this. And in the fitness, there is a lot of people. They are like helping to do the deep squat. I'm gonna write also in the next future 7 books regarding 7 posture, regarding 7 ways to really help deeply all the people from 6 to 70, all the people they want to achieve this, you know. So, but first of all, manual has to be like short.
Yeah.
And then that's the great goals. Let me do a book, posture by posture, to explain you how you can do level 1, level 2, level 6, blah, 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 blah. So for me, it was like the first purpose for me is to really go slowly with people. The way I wrote it is like really short, picture, you know, not so, and the people love it because I don't want to be like another book of studies, you know. In 20 years, that's going to be studies, but now it's like, hey, let's make it like it's experience, okay?
Oh yeah.
I'm not going to say, hey, I have the truth. Just really try it. Maybe use it or not. But my first purpose was like make it accessible and try to help as much as I can by wrote it like simply, concisely as much as possible, and then let's go. I think maybe this is why the people, they like it, you know.
Yeah, it's really nice and easy to read, and the pictures definitely help. So you've worked with, I mean, tons of professional dunkers, tons of NBA players. What do you think they need the most help with in regards to the 7 postures and some of the things that they're lacking?
The fascia, the
Really?
toes. Yeah, the toes, they are like Mark Bell, you know. You need help.
Stiff toes.
Stiff toes, yes. But, you know, I'm not blaming people, you know. I'm not, when I say that, I mean, it's good to, you know, we are like, in fact, we are not doing hypocrisy. We do sport as a way to look at us in the mirror. The sport is really going to reveal our capacity. We want to know or we don't want to know. If we really want to know, we don't want to be shamed or scared to know that we have lack of, because what? It's opportunity for you to be better. So when someone is like, oh, I can do this, I cannot do this. So we have to work, but it's a crazy way for you. Now you really know what you have to do to be better. Because a lot of people, they don't know what they have to do, what to start to be better. So when I'm with an NBA player, I'm like showing, and I'm seeing that fascia is devastated, you know. And also this, you know, the frog, and this, they don't have the full range motion. They are not able to sit on their. So it means, you know, they disconnect, and try to help them to in their house, to organize the house like a way to work, to return to the floor. You know, big TV, okay, but floor, no chair. No chair. You want to spend computer, put your computer on the floor, and help yourself and try to stay on the floor. That's a big investment of your body. You're gonna have career on your body by understanding, by starting immediately to return to the floor. Because most of the recovery has to be done on the floor. You're gonna maybe have good career, but a short career. But what is the definition of good career? Play good, maintain your functionality, and play longer. Play until, you know, like LeBron James, you know, he is like working a lot, and I will be curious what he's doing if he got this relation with the floor. I'm sure, yes, I'm sure, because you cannot maintain functionality like this. The fascia level, the fascia level he have, I can see it by fact. So I'm sure he's not spending, you know, this money for nothing, you know.
It is crazy though, like sitting here right now when we were doing, like going from here and sitting on top of the toes. Like first off, the instinct is to hold my breath.
Protection.
Right? But if you breathe through it, like with everything we've been learning about the feet, there's so much change that can happen to your feet just by allowing yourself to just chill in these positions for a while. And even by doing that, right now there's all of this stuff that's just going crazy right now on my foot. But if you just do it a little bit every single day, it's going to reap benefits in the long run.
For sure.
People, I think everyone always thinks they have a flat foot, but if they can get their toe to move a lot more, they won't have a flat foot.
Exactly. They need to even no matter what the function you have, because a lot of people, they have like, you know, they have some problem. You cannot fix it, you know. But for those who for those who have like lost it, you know, they need to really start to return what they lose, you know.
Yeah.
And that's going to be painful for sure.
Oh yeah.
I think that's the part of life, you know. Nothing is for free, you need to pay. So you need to have, the sport is about to sweat. This is why, you know, it's, the connection is like the tolerance of the tissue, and you're going to understand more the signal. The signal is like different sometimes. So that's a crazy opportunity to really know about when the signal is about injury and when the signal is about, yeah, it's good, but I feel good. Like stay like this, you know. And this is the way to understand more what's happened, to have more info, and to control, to anticipate what's going to happen. When you recognize the signal, oh, I have like muscle tired, so you're going to do like those postures. They're going to alert you that something bad here.
Yeah.
You know, and you're going to also, by the time you're going to feel, wow, improvement, man, I was not able to, now I can go, and you're going to feel the benefits. You're going to feel proud of your benefits, and that's going to be like crazy reaction you're going to have, because you're going to be like addict. The memory, the body, the muscle have memory. And this is the key of the 7 posture. Like the gymnast, you're going to repeat. Microdose is like a way to remind really quickly.
Yeah.
More you do, because the body is a forgetter. You forget. So as soon as you repeat, you remember quickly. You forget quickly, you remind quickly, you remember quickly. So more you repeat, more you remember, more you maintain.
Yeah.
And more you maintain your high level. If you got improvement of your level, you're gonna stay here. And you return here, you stay here. If you, it's gonna be hard to return here.
Yeah.
So more you repeat, more you stay, more you improve, more you stay. This is why I'm better than last year, because I repeat, but I was increasing, and I repeat, I stay, and I maintain. Move or die.
Yeah.
The body is like made to move. You do all of this to move. You stop to move, you're gonna die. You're gonna get hold. So hold belongs to those who refuse to move. Move, you stay, you're gonna maintain.
Yep.
Stop, you're gonna be like statue. So that is getting holder. When you stop, you break the rhythm. You cut. You stop the circle. So don't feel that I got improvement. I cannot see. I can feel. This is why the floor is the most important in the life, is using the floor. You're gonna have the feeling of, you know, when you're gonna walk barefoot, you're gonna feel by the movement, wow, your functionalities are still here, you know. And feel better, because better connection, better emotion, better sense. That's gonna be like, woo, so close to, I feel everything, you know, and so much emotion, you know, like, whoa. And that for me is like that's crazy position. I mean, to be in this relationship with your body and emotion, and like so close.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So every posture, you need to question the posture. The way you sleep, the way you sit, the way you eat. You need to find the perfect movement. And we have a movement especially dedicated to what you want to do. To jump, to run. There is a specific movement. So maybe not everybody will use the perfect way to use it, you know, but you need to be close to that.